Hey, Buff Nation, voice of the Buffs, Mark Johnson here. Full pads finally for the Colorado Buffaloes in practice. They were indoors today. Colby Pursell, the center for the Buffaloes, joining us here for a couple of minutes. It's always fun to get out there and thump a little bit, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It's always a great time. This is our first day in full pads today.
Did you notice the intensity picked up a little bit? I know that the rule is you don't take guys to the ground, so you want to be careful out there, but you kind of walk that fine line between being physical and being careful, don't you?
Absolutely. Everyone ramped it up there. I think people are real excited to get out here in full pads, and we could thud more, we could do a little bit more, be more physical with each other.
The one thing I like watching you guys, there's great energy on this team. Gary Barnett told me years ago, he said, watch for energy on a team. The way you guys celebrate when something happens offensively, when someone scores a touchdown, you guys are chasing them down. Defense doing the same thing on a pick. That's something that kind of just naturally happens, isn't it? But you've got to have.
Yeah, absolutely. Energy's huge. You want to lift each other up when we do well, Someone makes a big play, go cheer them on. We want that to happen again, especially if it's like a young guy. You got to pick them up, cheer them on, so they can do more of it in the future.
Seems like you've been around here forever, man. What are you, a 3-year starter now? You've been around a long time. You played a lot of football. There becomes a mantle of responsibility that comes along with that, doesn't there?
Yeah, there is. I'm in my 5th year now. I've had a lot of playing time. I've started every year since my redshirt freshman year. I've had 1 year where I went out because of, X, Y, or Z. But, older guy, me and Chance Lytle, we're the two old guys. We've been here the same amount of time. If not, Chance has been here a little longer as just a regular student. But, yeah, we're trying to, carry the young guys along. We got 3 freshmen in right now. We're getting a 4th in after camp, I believe. Trying to get them on board, teach them the system. Just trying to bring the whole unit along so we can have a great season.
In the interior of that line, though, you got Kanan on one side, you got Kari on the other. Those guys are getting a lot of snaps. There's a familiarity right there, and that helps, doesn't it, from an offensive line standpoint?
Absolutely. Being familiar with the guy you play next to and being able to trust them, that's huge. Then you build chemistry with each other. Me and Kanan had some great blocks today, because we played it with each other last year. Kanan started the Utah game last year, and we practiced together and all that. Kari I've been playing next to for a bit now. So, having that familiarity is awesome. It builds cohesiveness across the line.
The expectation is that this is going to be a physical football team, and this team should be able to run the football. Even when the opposition knows you want to run it, you guys should be able to run it. There's some pretty good running backs behind you. And Jarek we all know about. Alex we know about from 2 years ago. Ashon Clayton's making a name for himself. There's some pretty good backs you're blocking for.
Absolutely. That's a room of monsters back there. I'd feel comfortable handing the ball off just about any of them, because they all can make plays. They're all very skilled. It's awesome to see them just break loose.
All right, here's the weird question for you. The quarterback competition. I know you're not going to speculate on who that's going to be. Which one has the softer hands when they come under center?
The softer hands? Brendan's got some pretty soft hands,
Okay.
He's got some pretty soft hands, not going to lie.
Well, that's awful important in a physical game. That's got to happen. Hey, how about your offseason? How'd you feel about the way you prepared for this year?
It was a different offseason. We had Coach Turley in. This is his first summer with us. Different stuff than what we're used to that we've done in the past with Coach Wilson, I thought it got us ready. I feel great right now, better than I have in past years. I think what we've done with him has been huge for the team. I've talked to other guys. They also feel really good right now. I think this has been a really good offseason for us, even if it was new.
Yeah, you noticed on these interviews, that's a common narrative by a lot of the players, what Shannon Turley's meant. All right, go get him this season. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Colby Pursell, he anchors that offensive line for the Buffaloes in 2021.